Here we are, having arrived at Istanbul. Right over there is the Blue Mosque. And right next to it, the Hagia Sophia, which we'll be visiting today. Here are our buses, red, green, and yellow, 1, 2, 3. I've already informed the guides exactly what I want them to do and what I want them to tell our people and where we're going to go. This is, of course, a part of Istanbul, Turkey. It's one of our favorite places, busy as can be. And here's our ship, and we are just about ready to take off in our buses. But look again at the beauty of this portion of Istanbul and the Bosphorus River.
Asia we are looking at on the left-hand side. 17 million inhabitants Istanbul has. Almost 1/5 of the entire country is concentrated in this city. 17 million means that we are, I'm not exaggerating, more crowded than 24 European countries. Wow. Can you imagine that? It is because people, I hope God forgives me, they fast to get rid of some of the extra weight, which is a must for each Islam rule. Fast 25 times a day, giving something from your income.
These are our ladies here with hijabs on their head, hajibs, which are head coverings which we have to wear. We also have to take our shoes off when we come in here and carry them in a bag. And this is one of our buses here. Another group is over there, and another group is here. And we're in the Blue Mosque in the middle of Istanbul. It's quite huge. This is the magnificent Hagia Sophia. For 1,000 years before St. Peter's was built, the largest and most beautiful church in all of Christendom, in Constantinople, the heart of the Byzantine Empire. Unfortunately, there's a lot of scaffolding here now. They're doing some restoration. But when the Muslims came in They turned it into a mosque and they defaced everything that was Christian. They painted over the mosaics and they uglyified the whole thing. And then when the Turks became a secular country, they turned it into a museum, which is what it is today. To look at the glory of this church and what it was under the Byzantine Empire is very sad to see now that it's just being used as a museum. We're going up the ramp to the second level of the church.
Down in front of Christ. And on top of Leo in the circle is Mary. On the right-hand side is Angel Gabriel with the scepter in his hand. Look at the crosses under the arches. Look at the crosses in the middle of the cupolas, you see. So this was all covered. When they were taking the plaster away, some of the
side of our group. I want to just make one point. Did you notice we're the only group in here? Except for also the Canadian group who was on our ship, because it's closed today. And when I talked to our cruise line, and they said that we're going to be coming, I was working out the itinerary with them, and when they said that we'd be coming into Istanbul on Monday, I said that the Hagia Sophia is closed on Monday, and they said yes. I said I can't take our group to Istanbul if the Hagia Sophia is closed, because that's what you go to Istanbul to see. We had a push and tuggle, and they had especially open just for us today. The cruise line and part, all of us together that put this together, we paid $5,000 so you'd be open today so you could be here. I just wanted you to know that. And I'm gonna thank the cruise line for that, because they fought to do that for us. So imagine we just saw the glory of, you use your imagination, the glory of what it was in the Byzantine times. And I want to just make a comment about how the church should be beautiful, because beauty is part of what we are. God created beauty, and God wants the churches to be beautiful. And many people have converted to Christianity simply because of the beauty of the churches, the beauty of what we believe, the beauty of the art that we've created. You go through the Vatican Museum and in Rome and you see the gorgeous art that Christianity has produced over the 2,000 years, and even starting in the catacombs, and you can see it here in this church even today. And so when you think about beauty, and so imagine that you are out on the farm 365 days a year living in a stone hut. You have no electricity, no running water. You've never heard a symphony. You have never heard beautiful music. All that you smell, and I hate to be crude, 365 days is cow shit. Okay, that's what you wade through every day, and you take care of your farms and your pigs and everything else. And then on Easter, the vigil, you travel maybe 4, 5, 6, 10, 20 miles to come here for the Easter vigil. And after all that you've smelled, it's still stuck in your nose, and all you've heard and just common sounds, you step in the front door of this church and you see the golden heavens above you, and you see the Blessed Virgin Mary and Jesus and the saints and the prophets and the seraphim angels, and you step in and you hear the beauty of the singing of the choirs, and you smell the incense that's wafting through here instead of what you smelled on your farm.
Okay, hi Veronica and Regina and Aunt Mary. We are in Istanbul, or Constantinople, having a great time with Steve Ray and others, and we send you our love.
We miss you and we love you. We'll be back soon.
The few remaining churches from the Byzantine period here in Istanbul, and it even still has the cross, which has caused a lot of controversy over the years by the Muslims. But here we are in St. Irene Church, built in the 300s, and still standing beautiful.